Get me.
See how
But
she tried
sometimes
to
she
just
don't.
play me
Like she be
crazy. So oh, it's your turn. And y'all heard me say, now I know y'all my witnesses was crazy, right? Because clearly.
No Diddy. Is this trial?
Because clearly y'all heard me say, you know what I'm saying, earlier. So, y'all see, I just want y'all to see how she just tried to get on. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see that quick get down move she just tried to pull? If y'all seen that quick get down move, I'ma just tell y'all this. I just want y'all to drop the thumbs up emoji in there. Just put an
boom.
Just put an emoji. Thumbs up if you seen that. If you do that, I got a raffle ticket for you. You drop a thumbs up emoji.
You type boom in the promo code.
You drop a thumbs up emoji. That means you seen how she tried to play me. If you drop a thumbs up, you get a raffle ticket.
T Double. Hey. Prevalent. We live. JennCheckinIn. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T Double Jen in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on, we locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.
Alright, I'll work out.
What is up, y'all? Okay.
What's the deal?
I'm looking like so sun-kissed. I just love it. I look like I don't know, a Reese cup or something, or like a.
It's your boy T Double in the building, you know.
I hope you feeling like at this point, no introduction. So I'm just playing. Let me stop, y'all. Don't pay no attention to my nails. You know I've been on vacation. It's your girl JennCheckinIn. I'm sorry. Hi.
What up, y'all? What up?
We're back.
What up?
Like we never left. Okay. Back to handling BI like the full-fledged adults that we are. But we was outside like...
I wouldn't say back like we never left, because I'm back like I want to leave again. But I'm back. That's all that matters. We back, because almost wasn't ready to come back. But, you know, stuff got to be...
I mean, it was the Bahamas, man. So...
stuff got to be done, you know.
Yes, it was definitely, look, the cat missed us like crazy. Okay? My goodness. But, yes, you guys, thank you so much. If you don't already know, we are legal, babe. Listen, this is not coffee in this cup, okay?
Yeah.
This is a post-vacation drink because I am 21 as is, excuse me. I ain't that high yet. As is this podcast.
And we got real IDs. What you mean? Yeah, we got the real IDs.
Whoa.
This podcast got a real ID.
I don't got my real ID. But I got a passport. But I got a passport.
Close enough. Shit. Close to fucking enough. Shit.
So, yes, you guys. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, I don't have my real
ID. We keep it 100 here. I couldn't be fake. Because I ain't even got mine yet.
I wasn't
but
expecting that.
Thank you, Jesus. I do have my passport.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jesus. We just came back from the Bahamas.
Overseas.
I grounded myself in the ocean with the Lord, and it was just amazing. The sun, okay, just beating. Even though, and I had my sunscreen. Yes, as chocolate as I am. Where is that? I got it.
It's in there
I had my sunscreen. I was spraying and wiping, and yes, we had a wonderful time.
It was a great time. Bahamas was good. Ocean Cay was great as well. Everything that I got to experience in Ocean Cay, anyway, for the most part, the boat was great. Miami, always. Miami, always, always, and always.
I feel like every summer, or at least once a year, I gotta go to Florida because first of all, my dad is from Florida. I have to remember that I have people there.
Absolutely.
Like it was like every time we was somewhere and we told somebody we from Detroit, what they say next?
They said, we got some people down there. We got some people down there everywhere.
Yeah. Every time, everywhere we went. They people. So we
even the last Uber driver, he was like, I'm about to go down there with my people for the holiday.
He about to be here in a couple days. So yes, Detroit stand up. We in the building.
Absolutely.
We represent it. Okay. Absolutely. I need you guys to make sure you go and check out Travel Base TV right here on YouTube. We'll have it in the description, and make sure you go check out the vlogs for this cruise.
Absolutely.
And then go check out our personal vlogs for the cruise because they are all gonna have different angles and perspectives of the Bahamas. You know me, I'm giving the travel tips. I'm doing the whole travel agent thing. Absolutely. You know, T Double is the master reviewer. You know, think Chime Time mixed with Mike Vick. Okay.
I'm just eating. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in there, I'm eating a lot for sure. I'm trying to find the gems.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
fine.
I'm saying?
All right, fine. Anyway, you know I be talking my stuff because that's what I like to do. But no, make sure you subscribe to Life of T Double.
Absolutely.
JennCheckinIn TV.
Absolutely.
TTTIO podcast. Obviously, thank you so much for being here, clicking on this here video. Spending our 21st birthday with us. Cheers.
Absolutely.
Okay, cheers to you for giving us a chance.
Say that. We 21 now, you know what I'm saying, in these podcast streets.
And who gonna check us, boo?
Yeah, you know, it's our time.
Y'all can check us though, because we really do want to hear from you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly. We want to hear it. We got thick skin, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you keep it cute. But keep it constructive, okay? Because we are here to grow as a brand, as a partnership for you guys, philanthropists. Remember, we have the backpack giveaway coming up very soon, so make sure you buy your raffle tickets.
Tickets on sale now.
They went on sale today.
Sale now.
And they are on sale right now. What is it like?
$1 per ticket only for a week.
And you getting the whole TV. I'm just saying. I don't know who could get a TV for $1 right now if it ain't Black Friday. Now, if it's Black Friday, you might be able to get a TV for $1, but you're going to have to be out there at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you're not getting no free barbecue, not no free backpack, not no nothing with the $1 or the TV. Okay.
So get in. Listen, it's only like that for a week, man. I wanna have it longer than that, but
we might extend it for some of y'all. How about this? If you can give us the mystery word from this video, you can buy your... Is that good?
That sounds like a plan.
The mystery word from this video, you can buy your ticket whenever you put in that promo code. And the promo code is going to be BOOM. Because what was that?
I think that was Thunder.
BOOM. Yeah, we're going to make that the promo code.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's easy to remember, too.
Absolutely.
So if you...
Yeah.
I'm going to block it out. Remind me to block it out. From the beginning, because we gotta make them wait to the end of the video.
Yeah,
to get the promo code.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't you know the game, G? What you doing? I talk too much.
Okay, but you guys know, if you know that code,
I'm blocking it out in the beginning.
If you know that code, that extends
to the end of the video to get the code.
That extends your coupon for another week. You have 2 weeks to get a ticket for $1. So, it's very important that you pay attention. And you know that code.
Get you a free TV.
Hopefully.
And help the kids. Because we're helping kids in Africa and here in Detroit.
Everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere that we possibly can.
We got merch coming. So now the merch is for profit. Okay. We ain't about to keep.
Yeah.
We got to keep some of it, so that we can invest in the brand. Like we want to get
more
merch. We want to take more trips. You know what I'm saying? So we can bring y'all more content. And like I want to go to the people across the street. Not Brazil, but Belize.
Oh,
I want to go to Belize.
Yeah.
I want to go to Aruba. I had already wanted to go to Aruba.
Aruba for sure.
Hold on. And Bermuda. Okay. Bermuda was first for me because they got pink sand, and I wanted to do that for breast cancer awareness.
That's lit.
Bermuda for the pink sand. Aruba. I want to do that. Remember, you was like, I was like, you could jump off a cliff into like a little shallow water.
I think I do remember you saying.
They got that over there, and then Belize, because it's like black people, but they like Spanish people, but they like black. I just want to see it, and I want to eat some of their food because I heard it was real good. And the coast, the beaches. I'm all about chase. I bit my tongue, and it really hurts. I'm all about chasing a beach. Okay. Yeah, that's the firecracker. We gotta remember it's almost the first.
It can't be because it's raining. Or am I just... Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's the fan that I hear. I hear something that sounds like rain, but... Okay. Right. That's probably... Okay. Back to the beach and the sand that we were listening to. Okay.
Yeah, so Bermuda, Aruba, Belize. Oh, it's another one that I had wanted to go to that... Oh, this was in like Greece. Oh my gosh. Istanbul, but no, it's another one though. It's over there. It's over that way. Anyway, Turks and Caicos. Like it's so many.
I like Turks and Caicos. I like that.
Places that I want to go. Like where Rihanna from?
Barbados.
Barbados. Yeah. Okay.
I got some I brought back.
So many places.
I wish I could.
You gotta push it in there. You gotta do it harder. Yeah. I swear that was not on purpose.
Okay, yeah, y'all see that. Y'all know where that's from. Y'all know how hard this was getting us over here. Listen, they was searching people's pockets for stuff like this. But your boy got, you know what I'm saying? When he looked at me, I told him I ain't have it. He turned around, I threw it behind his back. He ain't even quick with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, period.
Quick with it.
That's what they gotta know.
So if y'all want one of them, I can go over there and get y'all one. You know what I'm saying? Put y'all order in. Let me know.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Put y'all order in.
We're charging $500 per lighter.
Yeah,
what?
Something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Babe. Oh.
We on something like that.
Oh, because that's not a firework.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's on the 1st of July.
Well,
we about to be hearing that mess.
Listen, you're not supposed
for the rest of the month.
Please, y'all, don't pop fireworks.
Follow the rules.
Don't pop fireworks after the 4th. I don't mind it now. It's okay. I'll deal with it. Please don't pop fireworks after the 4th. Please don't do that. Do all the fireworks you want right now. But after the 4th.
Happy 4th of July as well. Like
almost,
Juneteenth was last.
But yeah, you're right.
Was last episode. I feel like, and now it's or 2 episodes ago, something like that. Now it's Happy Independence Day to our no, babe, that's to the country. But what I was about to say, this is like our it's when the country became independent from UK. But what I want to say, this ain't really like our country. I mean, it is our country. We Americans, we was born here. Yeah, Trump don't come for us.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Period, my guy.
I was about to say, this ain't our country.
But I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. This is like our adopted, like we, this is our second home that we done made our home. Like, don't come for us. But, it's African in front of American for a reason. You see this melanin, baby. And when I stepped foot on the continent of Africa, you felt like, yes, that is home, America. I couldn't wait to get back for real. But at the same time, it was like, ooh, I can't wait to get back here too. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had free run to just go back and forth because I just had bread like that. I stay in Africa, bro. When I get bread like that, we stay. We're gonna do a lot of African content once we start building up points and
I gotta it's time to invest in a private jet. I was looking at jets. We was on a Fort Lauderdale out there where they got all the planes and stuff. So they had like little private jet areas too that you
it's rich people
was
there.
Flying private, you know.
Rich people go and retire there, like rich people. Like
so it was real nice.
Yeah, hey girl.
And I thought immediately that when that time comes for me,
vision board.
I want a private jet too. It don't have to be a big one. I don't need a
little.
I just need something to
six-seater.
Yeah, something to fit a couple kids, a couple grown-ups.
Maybe 10-seater.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case the kids want to roll, but and then just in case we doing an all-conclusive type, all-adult trip type, something nice. 6 seats is nice. You know what I'm saying? Somebody lay on the ground.
Little 10-seater. No, little 10-seater because you know what I'm saying.
Safety.
All the kids.
I mean,
the pilot.
How often would it be?
We just want to make sure that it's whenever it need to be. It can be all the kids.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's.
And pretty soon it's gonna be some grandkids. You got some old kids.
When you invest in something like that, that's something you got to do because you don't want to keep buying and keep,
getting them bigger. So get a 10-20 seater or something like that, and you can rent that mug out, put that bitch on Turo. We be the first ones with the private jet, the PJ on Turo. Stop playing with us.
With the pilot, come with the pilot. You cannot have your own pilot.
Hell no.
Not have your own pilot.
No.
PJ come with the pilot.
Yeah. I take my pilot license for real though.
10,000 a day. For this PJ. 10 bands a day.
First of all, the gas is gonna be about that. A PJ, the gas for a PJ is what costs a lot for real.
Now you know how they do on tour. If you can get it and it's gonna be on whatever, but you gotta return it to me on full and you don't gotta pay extra. But if you want it on full, I need 18,000.
And you gotta pay the pilot. That's not room and board for the pilot, all that. Like you got it like this, you getting a private jet, bro. So you got to don't be cheap now.
Oh yeah, you should.
Don't start being cheap now. Trying to count little.
What's my man's name off Pop the Balloon? Maserati
Rick or whatever the fuck. Maserati fake ass beard.
Whatever he was.
Maserati
private jet, PJ.
Fake ass.
Don't be him.
Please.
That's moral of the story. Don't be him.
Please.
But,
So anyways, y'all, we did a little bit of rambling, but we love y'all. We just wanted to come and kick it right quick because we just got back from out of town. We had a ball. We gonna do a whole separate. Let's just do a whole different set down about the trip, unless you just
we can definitely go through the trip piece by piece on a different
second video.
Yeah, we can do that.
And then we can put it on all of the pages, but mostly started off on Travel Base.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. And then cool I got some more ideas.
Hacks and
and I got some more ideas of what we can do on Travel Base. Like we can go back and do story times about our old trips.
Absolutely. And if y'all want the hacks on there, y'all better go listen. Y'all better go subscribe. Hacks about the trips on the cruises. Y'all don't want to miss that for sure.
For real.
Subscribe ASAP. If you planning on a cruise, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
Go listen to that. Go check that out.
Watch and learn.
Listen
because honestly,
information on
I'm gonna do it. Yep.
That's some good stuff.
That's what I need to do. Like a best cruise ships for stoners type situation. It's a whole community on YouTube that's all about stoners. I just want you to know that.
That's lit.
We need to actually, because we be smoking on our podcast, we need to put that in our shit. We'll probably get more people to watch because they'll sit there and roll that weed with us and smoke with us, dog.
That's a thing. I don't know if I wanted to. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll settle it.
You ain't know if you wanted to niche ourselves to that.
Kind of like have it lingering in the logo somewhere, or just
we don't have to do that. We can do it with hashtags. and keywords in our description. We don't have to brand it to ourselves like that because we'll stop this at some point, quite possibly.
Right.
But because it's something that we incorporate into it now, we can bring it's a Wretched to Righteous podcast. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like that's what we is. We Wretched to Righteous because we are evolving and getting better, getting closer to God, just as people. So we a reality type of podcast.
Yeah,
so,
I understood. Yeah, so
I think you know. I'm not saying like I say. We'll talk more about it later. Like you say.
Yeah.
Like you say, we'll talk more about it later.
We'll rap about it for sure.
But
you know what I'm saying? It's a thing. Just be looking out for it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to those channels and make sure y'all turn on those notifications. You never know when we dropping, man.
And you never know what we gonna be talking about. Okay.
Turn that on. You know, make sure y'all subscribe, man, for real.
So welcome back to you, T Double. Welcome home. Thank you, God. We got home safely.
Absolutely. Amen.
No weapon formed against us prospered, nor will it.
Amen.
Ever. Because we are the head and not the tail, above and not below. The lenders and not the borrowers. We are prosperous, okay? So shout outs to, before, just right quick. Shout outs to everybody that we met on the cruise.
Big shout out. Big shout out to those people. We met some good people, man. It was good people there. Great
people. Everybody realized it was a very diverse crowd. I want to shout out to the group of couples. Okay, it was like 4 couples. I remember one of the girls' name was Mel. One of the girls' name I want to say was Sharice. And it was like a group of sisters. It was like 4 girls and 4 guys. The girls was so nice. They embraced me while T Double got his rest and, you know, sunbathed or whatever. They kind of kept me talking and occupied or whatever. And I really appreciated their hospitality, and they kind of like, you know, embraced me in that group. And personal shout out to them. That was like super duper cool. Shout out to I Drink Miami.
Absolutely, shout out to I Drink Miami.
I'm going to put her screenshot of her Instagram in here somewhere or something when I edit it. Yes, she was lit.
She'll be there. It's a real person, you know, real cool in Miami.
So when you on that beach and you need a drink, holla at her.
Up on Instagram. She gonna get you together too. You know what I'm saying? She real, down to earth, real person.
She real cool and professional. So don't get it twisted. And last but most definitely not least for me, because I know it's one more person that he got a shout out that he met. But last and most definitely not least for me, shout out to the Powerpuff Girls.
Absolutely.
Okay, the 3 super cool middle school teachers from Nashville, Tennessee that we met on the last day in Fort Lauderdale. They were so, I mean, like,
that was real cool. Yeah, real cool.
God is
it was
great.
Good to see. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 co-workers like hanging out, like as tight as tight as they did.
You
like,
would have never knew that they just worked together. You would have thought they was like homegirls since they was in middle school and they worked for middle school.
Some type of family, or are you close enough where I call you family? You know what I'm saying? Like I've been knowing you almost my whole life. Almost is how they looked at. They was real cool.
They was like they had not really been traveling with girls. Hey Sharon, love you, girl. They was like that was their first girls trip in a long time because they all had kind of been traumatized by crazy acting females or whatever, which you know it happens, especially when you're younger. With young women, we have so much to deal with, so many different ideologies of what we're supposed to look like, act like, be like, think like, impress, what it's supposed to impress us. We are so confused when we're younger that we just, a lot of us just refuse to deal with each other. It's good to see women maturing and able to come together and have all these super cool girl trips I be seeing online. And now that I'm traveling, I see it firsthand. And like I put in my status, I would love to have that. So if any of you ladies want to get together and have a girl trip next year, let's do it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it together and see how many people I can get to go ahead and sign up. Okay? So be on the lookout for a Ratchet to Righteous girls trip coming very soon. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's lit. I think
Yeah.
that's lit. Big ups to that. I think that's lit.
Thank you, T Double.
I think that's a real. That's a good move.
Yeah, and we it's all for the glorification of God.
Absolutely.
And to get us closer to God.
It'll be amazing.
Renew us.
It'll be a fun event. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna pick a really cool, fun place, not too expensive. 3 days. You know, I'm the queen of the quick trip. 3-day getaway.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
some fast that we ain't really gotta take off work, especially us that's in the beauty industry, because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is our days off mostly, especially Sunday and Monday for most salons. A lot of salons be open on Tuesdays. Some be open on Mondays, but most of them is closed on Sundays.
I feel like that's a good thing for the ladies too. I was just speaking on how ladies can kind of camaraderie like really good, really fast, like really easy. You know what I'm saying? Easier than men. I think, me personally, my personal opinion is ladies can kind of catch a vibe with each other with men before getting jealous or mad or something like that. Not saying that don't happen.
That's what you think, though.
Not
That's
saying
crazy.
that don't happen.
But I mean,
Just saying that it happens less with a group of women than men. You know what I'm saying? More so because that's just how it's created. So that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. We'll get into that.
That's a good
we'll talk
topic
about
to
that.
put. Yeah, who's more at odds in the younger years, guys or girls? You know what I'm saying?
Even at the older, like when
That's
it comes
a poll
down
to put on our page.
Right. Even at the older, when it comes down to, we can definitely put that up, let people speak on it, and we can bring it back.
Because I feel like once you get older, people don't be on it. So I'm talking, when I say I'm talking like the YNs, the YBs, I'm talking like teens to 30. You know what I'm saying? Once you over 30, you about some money. You can't be looking at a motherfucker like you don't like niggas because a nigga might be your customer.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be, right? We talk about how things are supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you mature.
Right.
If you start to mature when you get to 30 and over. Some motherfuckers be 30 and over and still be immature.
Yeah.
Still be, But let's be for real. Some people... I get too deep with that. We'll bring that back. That's a whole nother. Because that can go. That's a whole nother for a whole nother. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah. And speaking of just like immaturity and kids or whatever, shout out to the babies that unfortunately was unalived at that park, and shout out to their families. Lord, give them peace.
Yeah,
cover them. Cover this city, man.
Man.
Cover the YNs and the YBs in this city. Give them more slow to anger. Let them be more slow to anger like you, Jesus.
Absolutely.
Cover them and help them to see that they is called, chosen, and already covered. They don't have to compare themselves to each other and be at odds and get weapons and fight and shoot and all that this summer. Please, Lord God. Soften their hearts.
Absolutely.
Soften their hearts,
Amen.
Lord.
Yeah.
And give these victims' families peace.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine a 4-year-old just out there trying to play at the park. Okay, speaking of 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
And cruises. Okay,
Right.
we was on a cruise.
We was on a cruise.
Literally
right.
pulled up next to this same boat.
Yeah. And the video was crazy. I seen a little bit of the video.
I didn't even see it. I don't even know if I can see it.
A guy taking pictures with his daughter. She fell off the railing off the 4th floor of the Disney cruise. He went in after her. They had to tread water for about 20 minutes at the very least, and that's very tiring. It was, that's a crazy.
He's treading water and holding his baby, bro.
And to jump down, right? You got to dive in. This is a dive. She's falling. it's just it's a miracle. God is good.
Thank
you, know what
you,
I'm saying?
Jesus.
God is
Praise
good.
your name,
God,
Jehovah God. You
you know,
are real, and thank you for covering that family,
They
man.
survived the whole situation.
Man, what?
And they were rescued at least 20 minutes later. And man, we just gotta be careful. People, please be careful. He was taking pictures with her, and he had her on the railing, and she slipped off. We just be careful, careful.
I'm gonna miss these nails.
Careful. In the blink of an eye, anything can happen. In the blink of an eye, we really gotta be careful, especially with the kids. Kids move around a lot. They fast. They curious. They don't really know.
And then, I mean, not trying to say, because I don't know, I was not on that boat, so this is alleged that he was taking pictures, all of that is alleged. We didn't see that. We was not on that particular boat. We wasn't next to the boat when it happened. We was docked next to the boat that morning, and then we went our separate ways.
Correct.
But, I don't know, because you know how I am with pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if that's what he was doing. All of that is alleged. And on a boat, I'm sure, even though it was a Disney boat, they had to have some drinks for the parents.
Absolutely, I seen the drinks from across the way when we was docked.
So I ain't saying that the man was drunk,
and I spoke about the bar. I said they got a bar called, I forget what the name of it was.
Oh, because you used your.
I was looking. I'm like, they got a bar called.
You zoomed in.
Yeah, I'm like, they got a bar called something, but the bar was. It was so wide, so lit. You could see it from across. I didn't even have to. It was just so good, right? It was so clean. And I'm like, they got a bar called something. But I'm like, yeah, they over there like, yeah, y'all parents come on and get these drinks because y'all got these kids. You know what I'm saying? Which is all cool. I'm not against that. I'm not even saying, oh, you shouldn't be. I'm not that, right?
It's a cruise.
You know
at the end of the day.
Everybody's going to have fun. That's what, there are attendants there for kids in certain spots. In areas that kids are not supposed to be on cruises, you should not let your kid go to.
Thank you for speaking that part.
Areas, it's not
because
fair.
That was thank you
to the adults that are on vacation that want their peace and their time, and they're planning on at least knowing that kids are going to be on the ship. But knowing that this is an adult area, I expect to go to this adult area.
I might have wanted to stay at that part the whole trip just to avoid kids altogether.
Absolutely.
And I can't do that.
Absolutely.
Because here y'all is sneaking y'all kids over here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then, I don't know, I guess because the white party and the karaoke and all that, it must not have been because it didn't say adults only on them doors.
Not over there, no.
On them doors, so it was kids in the bars. Yeah. It was kids in everywhere else. It was one little section.
Just one that I seen, and that's just so. It's just not. It's not right, because the kids got their own part.
Literally had their own line.
A teen club,
a 12-year-old club, a 5-year-old.
From like 10 or something to 12, and then from like 14 to 17 or something. Like they divided off in even sections. No adults is what that said. Adults wasn't there. Not one time I went past it, I seen adults in there. Not once. Adults wasn't there. The thing is, on these cruises, it's okay to relax. That's what you're here for. But just know, pay attention, be aware of if you have children on these cruises, anything can happen.
No, for real, because before I even thought about going on a cruise, I saw a story where they left their kid in the stateroom and went to a party, like how we went to, you know what I'm saying? And came back, that kid was gone. Ain't never seen that kid again. They still don't know where this baby is. 5 years old.
Yeah, that's not cool. And the thing is, because if you're going like that, you need to be equipped with what you need to be equipped with. I'm not saying sit outside the kid room. No, you need to be able to pay for at least 2 phones with Wi-Fi. one with you and one with your
A
kids.
5-year-old, you cannot leave.
No, yeah, 5-year-old, of course. But if I got a teenager, I still gotta watch you too.
A 5-year-old.
A 5-year-old, yeah,
Don't
you're
even
by
bring
me.
no
We're or we got both
Unless
parents.
You go on
we
a
got both
Disney
parents.
Cruise and you gon' right.
And so we
And
gonna
you
swap
gonna
out.
yeah.
We gonna keep swapping when that time comes.
Or a group of y'all.
Everybody, or everybody. It's
It's
either everybody.
yeah,
Yep, it's either everybody
because
or we swapping out. When you got kids, all the way up until I feel like the age of about double digits, 10. I'm gonna say that's just me. When around about the age of double digits, and I'm not saying exactly 10, around about
I'm
10, 11,
like 13.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere like you got like certain stuff. I'm gonna allow you to start
like
because
maybe like okay when they go to sleep at 10.
I mean, what you mean like far as like age wise?
Exactly, and like then I could leave for
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like yeah, you like I ain't saying like leaving.
I'm letting them go off.
No, yeah, I ain't saying I'm just what's happening when double digit age comes. I'm starting more now to give you the handle on certain things. All right,
absolutely.
Look, I'm gonna sit over here. I'm gonna let you go on over there with them kids over there, but I can see you, but I ain't right by. But if I gotta come over there and get you, you know it's a problem if I gotta come over there and snatch you up now. Now don't make me come over there and snatch you up. Now you know what I'm saying. But I gave you just this because now it came from you gotta be right by. Hey, don't go this far. You gotta be right here. It came from.
But now you know what not to do.
So now I'm
far away,
and I'm gonna let you go at least somewhere. You know what I'm saying, where you feel like you comfortable with kids enough.
Because a little kid, they'll do some bullshit right in your face.
Oh yeah, quick. You know what I'm saying? But
they'll do some bullshit right in your face, like put a damn something up their nose or
and look at you
eat
crazy.
some bullshit like.
And look at you crazy. And look at you crazy.
What? I thought they...
Yeah, and look at you crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
I feel like that's what it basically boils down to. Kind of like, but with me, I just feel like the parenting thing kind of boils down to levels. I can't just pour it all on you at once to say, oh, you should just be an independent kid all at one time.
No.
It's certain, and you gotta just be able to deal with certain things at one time. Quick little story, and then I'm gonna leave the whole little thing alone. My youngest daughter, she had a phone early. She had a phone in like elementary school. It was real young. She had an iPhone. I don't know why her mama wanted to do this, but I was okay with it. You know, I wasn't against it.
Young, like 9. If she going off to other people's house and shit
I want to
like
say
that.
she was like 8 years old in school. She was like 8.
Like
so,
3rd grade.
Yep. Okay, so.
Cause she got taught how to use her phone.
What happened was, she got to school one day and told one of her friends that she can have her phone. And she gets back home and tells us that, I don't know where my phone at. I think I left it in my locker. So the whole time now, we got a whole problem with the school, cussing them out. Where's the phone? Somebody stole it, this, that, and the third. How's it how she say it's in the locker? It's not there no more. What are y'all talking about? I'm talking about goes through it, right? To the point where now it's like, everybody's telling us nobody, they don't know who got it. So now we sitting her down. Where is the phone? When's the last time you seen it? What do you know about it? To the point where she basically just had to say, I told my friend she can have it. Well, her punishment was that you don't get another phone until you understand that ain't nobody got no phone to just buy. You want an iPhone. Nobody have no phone to just buy. For you to go somewhere and say, hey, you can have this. No, because you barely got it. Not that it wasn't wanted for you to have, but it barely fitted in the budget. It squeezed out, and you had it to give. You thought you had it to give away. No, I don't know how nice you thought you was being, how nice, but that wasn't the case during that time. No, so her punishment was she had to deal with now all the friends that she thought that she wanted to be around that have phones. She didn't have one. Now you don't have it. Now you just gotta go without, because you give it away. You don't want it anyway. You want it for who? Somebody else? Nah. You alright? I'd rather just go and buy the phone and give it to whoever you say, because you about to give it away. And now her thing is, she knows she'll never give another phone away like that. She ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that. Not like that. If she gave it away, it was one
13, 14 years old now. Of course she's not gonna get no phone away because, and this is the thing. That's why I've been looking how I've been hearing this whole story, because I totally get both sides. And that's messed up. Like, cause I feel her as a little kid, because she don't know. She don't understand that an iPhone costs a lot of money, that the iPhone was hard to get. She like, I got it, shit. My daddy got me one here, girl. I'll get one. My daddy give me one. My daddy just give me another one. I tell him I lost it or something. He'll give me another here. You have this one. She was trying to look out for her friend. She's a good person.
Yeah, all right.
What the fuck? I understand what you're saying, but she don't know.
Right, I got you.
She don't know. She trying to be cool. She trying to be a good person to her friend. She like, girl.
That's why that's
my
funny.
daddy got two jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, everybody hates Chris. She like, girl, here. I just tell her my whatever. I just get another one in a couple of weeks.
That's why that's funny as hell.
She don't know she finna get in trouble. She don't know that's wrong. But when she see how y'all acting or how y'all asking her with the phone, she probably was like, uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have gave it away, so let me just say I lost it, even though I knew I probably was going to have to say that anyway. So let me go ahead with that story that I came up with. I lost it, somebody stole it, whatever, I don't know. So that didn't work. I thought that was going to work. Like, that seemed like a good sound story. Like, duh, I lost it, I'm 8. Fuck y'all thought. That's what y'all get for giving me a damn iPhone. I'm 8. Of course I lost it.
Nah, that's what we.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yes. Yeah. So I lost it. Okay. So now y'all gotta give me another one. Y'all know I'm 8.
Listen.
Y'all should have been prepared. Y'all should have had insurance on
While
this.
While we talking about 8-year-olds, I'm sorry. I gotta rewind this. I'm sorry. We talked about the Bahamas trip. We ran into a little encounter with a little lady. This little lady was 8 years old, and when I say the difference in between, right? Now, and I don't expect my daughter to be that, because we not growing up like that. We not living like the Bahamas. Believe me, we're not. It's very different. But this little lady, I have to shout this little lady out. I can't remember. Man, we should have asked her name. I can't remember. I think you asked her name. I can't remember, and I heard it, and I can't remember. She said it, and she said how old she was, I'm so sorry.
Man, she was sweet and
adorable.
About it. When
adorable.
I tell you, she was the little
and a
hustler.
Gangster, like
what? Some on that gangster.
Listen.
Hey,
a gangster like this little lady. When I say
she was so much, wow, above her.
Yes, she was beyond. The encounter was crazy. Mess,
like, but not disrespectful, not
not at all.
Fast,
no,
just professional.
About her money.
About her money.
About her money.
About her city. Like she
and in a respectful way.
She was helpful. I left my water. She brought it back to me like a ways down.
In a respectful way.
When she sold me, and I think my bracelet is somewhere around here. She sold me a bracelet.
Yes.
She say, I sell bracelets.
Yes.
She say,
yes.
I said, I've been turning everybody down. Everybody been selling me, trying to sell me stuff since I walked off the boat. She like, I sell bracelets. You know, I'm like, how much your bracelets cost? She like, she stand there. I think she had her hand on her head.
I believe she
like,
did. She did.
Just looking kind of around. She like, they $4. She watching, because she probably got to watch the cops or something.
She watching something.
Because she watching. She got her head on a swivel.
Hustler.
This little 4-year-old baby, she looked 4.
She was 8.
But she said she was 8.
Tiny.
But that baby like she was about 6.
She was tiny.
She like she's about 6.
She was tiny.
She said she was 8. About to be 9.
Yeah, she was tiny. But I can believe it because they probably not eating, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to be funny, but like, you know what I'm saying? They food is not, they food is a lot different, I'm going to tell you, as far as what they eating. And it's probably 10 times healthier than what we're eating on the regular. So she's probably getting more of a healthier diet and you know what I'm saying, as far as eatery.
Not being overweight and
right. She's not getting a lot of that.
What is it called? Steroids and all of this.
Right. She's not getting a lot of that. She's probably getting just more natural food, which is like
Listen,
not bad for her.
she
You know what I'm
was
saying?
like,
But it's
"That's
not making her.
$4
Yeah,
or whatever."
Yeah, listen.
So I was like, "Girl, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna buy one of your bracelets because I like you. You cute and you professional. You know." I gave her props, and I said a little prayer for her. I gave her the $4. She was like, "Give me another $1."
I listen.
She came. She was like, "Give me another $1." Because I had another $1 in my hand. I counted off 4, and I think I had like $2 left. And she was like, "Give me another $1." How she did? She's like, "Girl, you know you can. Just give me another." I was like, "Here, girl, because I like you."
I see. I didn't even see that. I didn't see. She was listen.
When I say she did it on a slide, she was like, "Give me another $1."
When I say this little lady,
She was sweet though. I mean,
when I say
I
this
wanted
little
to give her a
lady
hug. That's how
was
sweet she
so
was.
smooth. Get away from me now. When I say this little lady,
I wish I could show y'all. He's trying to reconnect. He missed us.
When I say
but don't pick him up. I might sneeze.
this little lady was so smooth. At 8 years old, I'm gonna give her what she said. At 8 years old, I watched
love
her
her.
working
I can't
out
remember.
of the liquor store, like not doing nothing like illegal, like working out there, like doing stuff for them, like grabbing
yeah.
the bag.
That
like,
might have been her family or
She
something,
went
or
down to
something.
the. As we went to the beach and came back, I seen her still. She way down at the subway. I seen her at the door. The lady was that was working at the subway was coming out with a handful of bags. She getting the bags from the lady at the subway and taking them down to where I'm like,
Wow.
this little lady is a hustler. Like,
bro.
so we talk about 8 years old here. And look at you know what I'm saying, the stuff that what I was just saying, my daughter did, like gave away a phone, being nice. This, I understand. Listen, I'm not holding on. Like I said, we don't live like that. We didn't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But I something I wanted to speak about was different, and I'm glad that we was able to actually bring it up in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm saying? Right, because I
was a good
wanted
segue.
to speak about that specifically.
Yeah, though. Our kids don't have to be like that. Our kids have it more comfortable to where they can just give away our iPhone. Thank you,
and
Jesus.
they take advantage of it.
Thank you, Jesus. Some of their daddies got 2 jobs. Or some of them got 2 parents with real job check stubs. Their parents ain't out there hustling. Because please believe she had a parent somewhere real close.
Best believe somebody was watching that baby. Somebody pulled up in a car, 2 parents and 2 ladies. And this is how I know. This lady knew this baby. She was rubbing all on her hair, grabbing her braids, and the baby was standing there talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Well, she knew her. This lady knew that they was related.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
said that.
They was related. You know
Because
what
the
I'm
whole
saying?
time I'm looking at her, I'm like,
Because you was like, no, don't hit the baby. Yeah, you like, don't hit the baby.
I'm watching her like she mad because I don't see who she belongs to, so now she belong to me.
And the car pulled up
Until
so crazy.
Until I move away from here, this baby now belongs to me in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of her in my mind, like I from a distance because I'm still stranger danger.
Yeah.
To her.
Right.
She don't know me. So I'm supposed to be stranger danger. But to me, all the children of the world are mine. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we don't even know who around here with her for real, because she with somebody.
But I'm sure she is. But just in case they distracted, because I don't mean her nothing but no good. So when they see that, they ain't gonna do nothing but thank me.
Yeah.
Cause we all had, especially when we out here working, hustling.
Yeah.
And that's why they teaching her to have her head on the swivel. Cause sometimes they got to have their head off of her.
Mm-hmm. And Lil Shorty was about that. Best believe.
She fuck around and had a weapon.
Best believe.
And know how to use that motherfucker.
I said at 8 years old, man, for her to have been hustling like that, I said, listen, she ain't just got out here today, last week. Her swag, her demeanor, her focus,
her braids was
her
crispy.
whole
Somebody
intention,
just did her hair.
Her whole intention, her whole
no, I peeped that. Her braids was crispy.
She ain't just got out there last week. She had the lines. She said shit I ain't even know when she, you know what I'm saying? Baby knew how to talk. That shorty,
I loved her. I wanted
that
to
shorty had that. That shorty had that.
Somebody teaching her well. Somebody teaching her well for the culture.
Yep.
Somebody teaching her well. I wish I could have ran into her parent because I would have gave them kudos.
I wish I could have just recorded how she was. That's all I really wanted to show.
But in a way, it was authentic though. But it would have been cool to get on a little, at least a little bit of.
I wanted to have my glasses on.
It would have been.
Because it wouldn't have been no different. You would have got authentic. I wanted to have my glasses on.
She was sweet.
She was listen right now. Shout out to that.
I should have told her to take a picture with me, but she might not have did that.
She probably is. Shout out to that young lady, man. 8 years old at the Bahamas. She hustling, doing her thing. The Bahamas is crazy. I advise you go. Get up and go now.
I have to
plan
go to
you
the Bahamas.
A trip to the Bahamas. It's a place to see. It's beautiful. They really got.
Easy to get there.
They really got what was that? The straw, the thrift store, or the straw market, flea market.
Straw market.
Straw market
Is like a flea market. It's
the
like,
lady said you can get,
and you bargain. That's what they tell you to do.
This something my mama would have loved right here. The lady said you can get 3 penny purses for $5 or what something like.
Oh yeah, change purses.
3 penny. My mama would have.
Cause that's the type of shit you give away for gifts and shit like that. You go
my
there.
My mama would have been on that shit. My mama would have
spent like $100 to get everybody Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Come back with everybody's.
Literally, like spend $100, come back with like 20 people little gifts,
they had
little stock of stuff or shit like that.
And
because the thing is you can bargain. So if they tell you something costs something, you don't have to pay that. Tell them like I give you 5. It's 7, I give you 5. It's 20, I give you 10.
It's a flea market. You know
it's a flea market, I give you 12. It's 20, I give you 12.
All this shit, they handmade.
It's 20.
You know what I'm saying?
The one girl was sitting there cutting the shirt up as we walked past. I seen her. I'm like, yeah, that's how I do my shit. That's how I cut my shirts up.
Yep, this shit handmade, this shit, or you know what I'm saying, wood carved, they carved out bunch of shit, scorpions,
so it is you're right though, it is handmade. Wow. We ain't even gonna talk about one of the things that they had carved into wood.
They had some wood carved.
One of the things
they had wood carved to wood, but
I don't understand why, and I don't even want to Google it because
they had a whole
I feel like it was some type of
like a store. They had a whole.
I feel like that's some type of voodoo,
like an aphrodisiac.
I don't know. I don't trust it.
But you know, the Bahamas is different, and listen, if you do visit the Bahamas. That's the last thing I'm gonna speak on the Bahamas about. Be very careful, man. They said down there you get a year
for one joint.
For a joint, man. They got some. They flower is blooming down there. It doesn't look like nothing, but it blooms, baby. They got flower that blooms, but it don't really glow, like it don't pop out to you. But it bloom, baby. You hear me? It's nice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just find the right spot. But
the dude with the cigar box, he had the goods.
Yeah, so you know if you know the flower, you know what we're talking about. So, but you know, that was definitely and then I feel like because that's what I wanted to start out with, the boat anyway, the Bahamas, Ocean Cay, and all the spots and events. I want y'all to check out. I wanna take a second real quick to end the boat real quick. It was some great spots on there. Listen, if you ever want to do MSC cruise, there's all good stuff like gyms and shit like that. But they got karaoke every night. Shout out Jen checking in. She was a celebrity in that motherfucker. She sung one song, and when I say everybody on the boat knew who she was after this song, they like, oh, you was the one. And I knew she had sung it right, but I'm not gonna lie. It was a girl before her that had sung a song, and she had really did so. I had thought they was gonna still like her too, and it was like they, and it was like, yeah, and it was like they liked, it was like they liked her through the song, right? They liked her through the song. She got her little moments. It wasn't even like, I'm thinking they was going, because I thought she was going. I'm like, okay. But she,
the little white girl did go.
with the suit on. Listen.
Yeah, she was kind of like rainbow.
Yeah, let me tell you. So I'm thinking, I'm like, because she knew the song. She knew the song. You know what I'm saying? She was blowing it. And I'm like,
And she was singing. I didn't know the song.
I didn't
singing,
either.
But she made me feel it.
As I was reading it, you know what I'm saying?
But she made me feel it, and that's why I say she went. She did great.
I'm like, dog, doing this shit, so she had moments where people felt it, like, you know.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
people who knew the song.
Right. I'm like, that's a nice little shit to have before you to feel like, you know what I'm saying. You might just go on some shit in front of some people you don't know. This is me. Or
I didn't just go in front of somebody that sucked real bad.
Right,
or
and
that was
you
great.
doing a song that you never did before, right?
Yeah, I never did that.
So,
song. I mean, not in front of people. I mean, you know.
Certain stuff kind of stood out to me because I kind of think about, like, my moments. I played football, of course. Like, if I'm going to be in front of a crowd, I love to be in front of a crowd. But being in front of a crowd with a bunch of people, I'm kind of going to just, like, in order for me to play good, I got to not have nobody there. Not physically. In my mind, so I gotta tune everybody out.
Yeah,
I gotta play
in the game
me.
mode.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's
y'all spectators at this point. I'm in game mode.
I can't be looking for you on the side to throw you dudes to dap you up to hand signals, nothing like that. Yeah, because right now, and that's how I kind of be sometimes, especially at a time like that. Yeah. At a time like when I'm doing a new song. When I done did it a lot, and I know it's easy, I can kind of like, but that song, I had to kind of like read the words. Not necessarily read the words, but let the words remind me of what's coming up next. Because I know, but certain little parts, I might have been like, what'd she say? Right, not singing it with her, singing it by yourself.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But big shout out to that. Listen, when I say
check out the video, it's finna go up on.
Definitely gotta check this out. When I
shout out to T Double because he surprised me.
Listen,
I didn't even know he tagged me. I thought I didn't get no. I was thinking about it, so like, damn, I didn't even get no video of me doing karaoke on the damn ship. That was stupid.
She was like, I should have told you to record me, but I was like, I should have told her I got it, but I was like, nah.
He'd be surprised me. I don't know.
I'm like, I'm gonna just wait, and I tried to get the whole thing, so I think I got from beginning to end.
I love it.
It was lit.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's worth watching a couple times. Definitely when it's posted, I'm gonna tell you, watch that. The whole. When I say, this is no exaggeration.
This side of my eyelash came off on the boat.
The whole ship, damn near.
This side came off in Fort Lauderdale when I went down 6 feet trying to get my
knew
glasses.
Who she was off karaoke.
The next morning,
it was kids.
The next morning, our neighbor to the left, the white people, the white man, he was like, "Was that you singing last night?" And I had forgot that I sang karaoke, so we had the speaker, and I was like, was I singing out here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's he talking about? And then it didn't take that long, maybe like 20, 30 seconds for it to connect in my mind, like, oh, he was at the karaoke bar.
It was lit.
I was like, oh yeah. He was like, you did great. I was like, oh, thank you. And then next thing you know, everywhere, at least, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not.
No,
this is humbly speaking, for real.
This is
humbly speaking. I was the ship celebrity. Especially y'all see me. Okay, I'm very conspicuous. I don't look like these hoes, and these hoes don't look like me.
I already knew she was good at karaoke because I've only heard it a million times, you know, and I enjoy it, which is why which is why when we go anywhere and the idea comes up, hey, you do it. I can't do it because I've tried. First off,
no, you know what you're gonna do with me though. I got a song that you're gonna do with me.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
First off, I have a terrible voice. Secondly,
stop doing that.
I don't have a singing voice, right? Secondly,
but I'm about to tell you what you're gonna do with me. You gonna do it with me.
Secondly, I always try to read the music and always mess up. Thirdly, I always go after her. Like how? Like I gotta.
This
like,
is why I said with.
Yeah. So listen, I don't.
This song, you're gonna do it with me. The next time we go to karaoke, I need you to be up there with me, and this all you gotta do is the last, only at the end of the song. You know what it is, don't you?
I don't, but as long as
it's your boo.
He do a lot. That's not.
No, he don't. At the end.
It's not just at the end.
It is just at the end.
Well, okay.
Well, that's all I need you to do. Come in at the end when you know you can really hear, and he be like, it's like, and then you know she, you know what I'm saying?
We go.
You can do it.
Hey, come to the event, and y'all might get that at the event, man. You know what? Drop some comments if y'all want to see.
We doing karaoke at the event.
Y'all might see.
Cause I'm gonna pay for the Carafun shit. Fuck it.
Y'all might see.
I gotta stop cussing.
Just come to the event. For sure, y'all might.
Because I want to be a karaoke DJ, you guys. Shout out to my girl DJ Antoinette. I really want to be her protege. I should ask her, like, can I pay you to, like, what is it called?
Mentor.
Not mentor though, but mentor, yeah, but it's something that apprentice.
Oh yeah.
See, because I want a certificate.
Yeah. Absolutely. At the end where you can go and just do it. Yep, absolutely.
And I want the kid, like I want.
I think that's in your.
Cause she already my mentor.
It's right up your alley. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you should. It ain't gonna. You would pick it up fast because you do it so often.
So that's what I need to do.
Absolutely. I believe that. Don't forget y'all.
Y'all gonna come to my karaoke night.
Raffle tickets on sale.
Hurry up. Get y'all 5 of them motherfuckers right now. They only $1.
Apple Pay, Cash App, cash. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's what we accept, but DM.
PayPal. I think I can help. I can help you. You haven't already set up PayPal. Because PayPal help people feel secure.
PayPal,
to where they know they can get their money back if it's any funny stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But don't try, if you don't win, don't try to dispute and refund. I mixed that together. Don't try to dispute and get a refund just because you didn't win. Nah, keep it 100.
Yeah. I mean,
but you can pay through PayPal too.
There's so many gifts, you know. So if you don't get the TV,
but I'm saying the TV, yeah, because it's some other good gifts though, low key though. For real, I was like, damn. When I seen,
yeah, some stuff in there.
When I seen this stuff coming through, I wanted to just take some of y'all shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
She wasn't like it. She ain't want none of that. But she did like it though. But it's, you know, it's stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? But the trip was good, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we wrapped that up on that. But
no, we didn't wrap that up on that because we're gonna do a whole nother video.
Right, but we wrapped that up for
we summarized it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
wrapped it up.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, right, I wanted to jump straight into some social media little stuff that I
thank you because
that. Okay.
That's why I be needing you. You always be on tip when it comes to the social media stuff.
So firstly, right, y'all know we've been off for a little minute on vacation, so
6 days to be exact.
We a little day late, so I don't know. This probably happened a little minute back. But it was right when, you know, it's still within our week frame. Y'all know we doing within a week frame, so don't even try to come for us like that. But I got this Cardi B, and my boy Stefan Diggs, she posted that he put her in a castle. She told him she wanted to be in a castle or some sort of the words. And he told her that he even was working out there, like doing his little football workouts out there. Like they was posted out there for a minute. She made some videos saying some crazy things, right? Which is why I brought this to y'all for a reason. She was saying some crazy stuff, like she got put through the mattress. Like when she was talking, she kept freezing, like she's like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm de-sprung, like, or I got put through, like, you know what I'm saying? I just keep having backflashes. Ooh. And then she flashed him because he was next to her, laying down. Dude, my question to y'all, I want to know. Y'all think that's us trolling? Like, that like, is that a trolling thing that she doing right now, or is she just like posting?
That's a loaded question. Now, do you mean is it okay? Is it Mozzie Bow Wow trolling where it's like a lie and she just saying it, or is it for those of us who know, and this is no shade when I say that, because that kind of sounds like you don't know. So I don't mean to say it like that, but I mean for those of us that's been shooting with Cardi in the gym, how y'all been shooting with us in the gym. For those of us that, you know, was watching her before she even got on Love and Hip Hop on Instagram, and then started watching her even more once she got on Love and Hip Hop. For those of us that had the mixtapes before Bodak Yellow, you know, this is Cardi. She is very transparent and she is very much a troll. You know what I'm saying? She is very much a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Before she was a rapper, before she was anything else, she was a content creator. And she everything she do is for content creation. So if that's what you mean when you say, is it trolling?
No. No. Let me make this very clear. Mm-hmm. Not for views, or is this directed to shoot shots to?
That's not.
Are we stabbing?
Okay, so that's
we
not
stabbing
trolling.
upset?
That's not trolling. Trolling is, babe.
Okay.
Trolling is for views. Trolling is to stab at everybody, to get everybody to come. It's like rage bait. That's just another synonym for trolling. If she's specifically coming for Offset, that's a different question. And I think both is true.
So you can't troll a person, is what you're saying?
I just think if it's directed at one person, it's not trolling no more. To me, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Right. No, I hear you.
I never looked up the definition of trolling. But to me, if you directing this to one person, it's not trolling. Trolling to me is like, you know, you trying to get. A person might be the center of what you're using to troll everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's.
No, go ahead.
No, go.
I was just gonna say. I just thought that you could do it either in the group or just whoever you directing it at. I just thought like that. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, well, this is what I'm saying. That's why we could both be right. You know what I'm saying? You could troll one person, I guess. I don't. You know, I'm learning this shit. You probably could just troll one person, kind of like stalking or something like that. I don't know.
Or just like
but
indirectly.
To me, trolling, that's subbing. I thought, look, see, we trying to know these terms.
We trying to know too. So.
Bro, anyway, okay, we both right.
Right, okay, right. So I was just wondering, like, is she doing this to shoot shots at him, like, to try to let him know, like, nigga, like...
yeah, absolutely, but that's not the only reason. You know what I'm saying? She really wanted that shit. And to see if the nigga was going
I mean, I understand that part, but I'm talking about the other parts about when she was talking about getting stuck, about when she was talking. I guess you will have to see the
video. She do that, though.
Having conversations where she was like, Oh, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm having
That's the
flashbacks, so
type
I
of
was
shit
just getting
she
put through the
do.
messages. Like, okay,
She been doing that. She been doing that type of shit. Yeah, she been doing that type of shit. Before she got with Offset, before she was on Love and Hip Hop. That's what she do. That's what got her on Love and Hip Hop.
That's just her. Okay.
That's what got her on Love and Hip Hop.
Shout out to them, though. Listen, shout out to them, Stefan and Cardi. Shout out to them.
Yeah, for real. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, I like that whole video, the
rolling
castle situation. You showed me it. I hadn't been online like that, and I hadn't seen it. But once I seen it, I was like, yes, Cardi. And then Offset tried to upload himself with some little wannabe Cardi chick.
I didn't know if that was real or if that was like AI though. That gave AI to me. That gave some. You go ahead. That gave so much.
It gave Tracy T.
Yeah, man.
It gave Tracy T. It didn't give AI. It gave Tracy T.
Yeah, he's a sad case. But what's crazy is because I wasn't about to speak about him specifically, but I was about to speak about Kash Doll. Shout out to Kash again.
And Clarity, happy birthday, Clarity. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, happy belated birthday to Clarity. But you know, I love to bring up my girl Kash here because it seems like every time her name is mentioned here on Time to Talk It Out, it's always something good. And you know, I like to keep that trend going. I love to just keep. Just keep it. You know what I'm saying? To keep the good rolling with the good.
Yeah, we love her.
Allegedly, they're saying that Kash Doll is wearing less makeup, less. Now, I want to ask because, like I said, this is a segment where I'm asking you guys. This is a ask you guys type of deal. So I'm bringing this to you guys. Allegedly, they're saying Kash Doll is wearing less makeup, less like. You know what I'm saying? Lashes, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably her hair is still bust down, of course. But less, like, far as, like, facial features, because allegedly Za'Darius does not like these things, and she's doing that because he doesn't like it. I don't know. If so, I'm not mad if so. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I like it. I love the movement. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like she still a bad bitch is what she say. You know what I'm saying? So
she definitely is. She definitely is.
Absolutely.
She's a beautiful lady.
Absolutely.
Beautiful girl.
Absolutely. So I wanna know, do you guys think that is a thing? Have you noticed her wearing less? Far as
about
like
Kash Doll specifically.
Right. Have you noticed her wearing? Does it look like to you that she's doing that, or is that just something that people just throwing out? Like,
I gotta start paying attention now because I haven't been paying attention.
But I've seen her like on her latest little interview with I can't remember the lady name, but it was on Shade Room. She didn't no makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like I had now.
I was like, I will already see Kash Doll with little to no makeup though.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say that just because of boy.
Right.
Like when I seen her on a couple.
No, go ahead.
No, I cut you off enough.
No, I was gonna say I ain't gonna say it was just cause of him, but I was just saying, does it seem like it's now less that he's, you know what I'm saying?
He's influenced her. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak specifically for Kash Doll, right? I can only speak as a woman myself, right?
Understood.
I can only speak as a woman myself, and as a woman who I don't know. Probably. I'm gonna say that. If he's securing her in that, right? If he's securing her in that and letting her know that, like, that's what he prefers, and that he understands when and why she has to do the extra, and he likes that too, but that he's perfectly fine, that he even prefers when she don't do that, and he not just saying that, like he seriously means it. He not gonna go off and now look for somebody that's always completely made up, and just keep her at home looking like a mess, so don't nobody else want her.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
because that's the thing.
That's absolutely.
If she's secure in that, and that he not just finessing her, that's quite possible. It's quite probable, and it's the goal.
I like how you did that. You know what I'm saying? That was real smooth. Because I could, you kind of put us there with the situation. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, to me. So I can see. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I feel like, it's a possibility that she
It's a probability.
could be. I have to pay it.
Because I don't know. Is he older than her? I'm sorry.
I think maybe. I'm not sure. I think maybe, but I think they really both, you know what
Close
I'm saying?
in age.
Yeah, they are. I think they close
we
in age.
looked that up already.
And I think they just really both like each other. Like I heard her talk about him like on this interview that they was on, she brought back up how once again they met, and she said he had been in the DMs and she was like just ignore her DMs. Like that's something she don't pay attention to, not to ignore him specifically.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? I guess one of her people was like telling her, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog, you got one dude trying to get on or whatnot. I don't know if that's how it went, or went before she seen him or after. Like, yeah, that's dude that Benny Ola. And then she was saying like how when he did come in, like how she said the first time he came in past security, said who he was. She's like, she seen his smile or whatever. And she was like, when he left, she was like, you know what I'm saying, when he left the little booth or whatever, she was like, where he at? Like that smile or whatever. Like that's what she said in the interview. You know what I'm saying? They really got a connection. You know what I'm saying? They got a.
It was. I believe it. I listen. You already know. I'm team Kash Doll and Za'Darius all day, bro. I believe it's divine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want them to get married.
I think it's gonna happen.
I hate to even say the word married on this podcast.
I think it's gonna happen.
Because I just hate to feel like I'm just dragging the word married.
Listen, it's funny that you said
but
that.
I want them to get married. I really do. I want them to make the 3-4 chord, because she already went through the bullshit with her child's father to where she probably thought she was finna marry him. And she got that daughter. She got that son. I really want them to be like the Detroit Russell and Sierra, bro. And I'm sorry.
And I think he got a son and what? I know he got a son.
I want them
Do he got a daughter too?
I have no idea about him, babe. I don't know about him at all other than that's Kash Doll boo. And he's the dude who came in and was good on our team before he was Kash Doll boo.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't want him to leave our team. Yeah. I thought, great way to ground him in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Put him with Kash Doll. This is a way to kind of like set him a foundation here. And they traded him? They still ain't brought him back yet. I don't appreciate it. I really don't. Bring back Za'Darius.
Yeah, but that kind of led me to something I have forgot to write down, but I was right there. Dang it, I can't remember. Sorry.
Bring back Za'Darius. To the Lions, the WNBA. Bring back the WNBA to Detroit.
Yeah, that's
Let's
on
start
the
there.
that's on the way back. That's definitely on the way back. And if it comes back like how they say it's gonna come back, I think it's gonna be real interesting and it's gonna be real good. Anyway, is what I think. It's hitting me hard because it was something that I had forgot. You had remind, but it's okay. Never mind. All right. No, but yeah, the WNBA, Detroit is supposed to be bringing a team back, and allegedly, what I've heard, right? I've heard some stuff about it. I was like, if this happens, that'll be good. Grant, allegedly, the owners would be Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Jared Goff. Allegedly, right? So
Y'all, that's fucking hilarious. That's so AI, bro. That's AI. That's AI.
The alleged story here.
That is AI.
That would be if that was to happen. I was like,
I had to. But listen, y'all, those of you who might have been shooting with me in the gym since like last year or 2 years ago, remember when they had the last 2 episodes of Power Book 2 Ghosts with I know you ain't watched Power.
Yeah, I know.
But listen, y'all, those of y'all who watched the last 2 episodes of Power Book 2 Ghosts with what's the dude's son? Oh my god. Tyreek. What's Tariq, right? Listen, I just knew that was an AI episode. It was like the second from the last episode. You can see the statuses that I put on Facebook. I'm like, oh my god, y'all so slow. Y'all can't see that's AI. Y'all can't tell that would never happen. Oh my god, for real, Ghost Tommy can't. I knew, cause I had watched it early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like on some bullshit I wasn't supposed to be watching it on. So I just knew that this was AI. It was not. It was real. This was the stupidest shit. I was so mad. Hey, Crystal! Thank you, girl. You see the 10. I felt like I had a 10 too. Listen, so AI, real shit sometimes be looking like AI when it comes to these shows and like,
just like
we have to be
AI
careful.
Can be looking like real things apparently. So
that's what I just said.
Right, no, I'm saying it could be both ways. Right. So we gotta really look for sure at what it is, but cause AI right now got some stuff out there to be like, man, what? Yeah, I've ran across a few AI things, lots.
So that's what it was. The owners of the WNBA. We were saying that Chris Webber, Grant Hill, Jared Goff.
Yeah, if they brought back the team.
That do sound like AI.
I don't think so. Chris Webber actually got his hands in a lot. We see him downtown a lot.
But do they even know Jared Goff? Do they have a relationship with him to be doing big $1 billion business like that?
He got the money.
They got money?
They all going in. That it's a.
But like, do they know one another?
Oh yeah, they know absolutely. I'm sure they all living in the same area.
I guess you're probably right. If they still live here.
Yeah, absolutely.
If like Chris Webber and what's the other dude name we were just talking about?
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill don't live here.
I'm sure he's.
Grant Hill don't live here. If Grant Hill live here, we'll know. If Grant Hill live here, we'll know.
I'm sure he has.
He might live. I think he live in Canada. I think him and his wife, because she's Canadian. Tamia. Nah, so that means he close enough. He like, yeah. He might as well. He might as well. MIN.
That's
U.S.
allegedly.
W-H-A-L-E.
Anyway.
That's allegedly the thing.
Yeah, that's allegedly. Anyway, right. So before you go all off.
Y'all know I like to make funny faces. I don't care.
While we talking about the Pistons, for me anyway, I just feel like it's all once it's one good thing, it's always some bad things. So we had J-Mo for the Lions, who got all them suspensions and stuff like this. So now allegedly we got Michael Beasley, who was like second in 3-pointers for the Pistons. He was second overall in the NBA for 3-pointers, but he played for the Pistons. Came from Milwaukee Bucks. Michael Beasley is allegedly being investigated for charges for gambling. Not charged with it. He's been investigated for charges for gambling.
Like he has been gambling against his own games?
Making sports bets.
On his own games?
On even any game, you can't do so. So I don't know if he did them on his game specifically, which maybe that's what it was. But you cannot do so as a player. You cannot make a bet. Lions players got suspended for the same thing years back. A couple of them, one or two of them, if I'm not mistaken, got totally kicked from the team for it. That's a major thing to not do, and they know if you doing it from the facility because they got GPS on the games. So
yeah, that's stupid. You definitely will have to do that through a second, third party. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you doing it, or just not do it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, but I'm just saying, people going to do stuff.
That's just not called for when you...
Especially when there's money involved. People gonna scam. People gonna... Especially when they might feel like they ain't getting... They just do. You know what I'm saying? They might feel like they ain't getting paid what they worth.
But that's like saying, all right, go bet
on... That's wrong as hell.
So what are you telling people to bet
people
on?
Do
hey,
it.
Go bet on me that I'm about to go do this. Like, you know... I just feel like I'm not even about to... The risk of is no. For me... So I hope
they probably weren't telling people nothing. They probably was just doing their own shit.
I hope that's not what happened. I don't see that. I maybe it could be. Beasley don't look like that type of player to me, but you never know. It be the ones that don't look like it. So I just hope that's not what's happening. So I hope that just comes back false, and we can continue to rock, you know, with our team and get better. So
I agree.
But you know, shout out to the Pistons anyway.
Okay, stop playing with them. Yeah. Did we mention we was 21 tonight? Okay.
I better know that.
So yeah, legal. So
absolutely. Quick thing since we was on sports, Henry Ruggs. This is just off the top right here. Something that I had been doing some research on for a minute now. Henry Ruggs III, he got into a car accident 4 or 5 years ago. He was doing 100 and some miles an hour. Crashed into a lady, unalived her and her dog. He got charged with manslaughter. Drunk driving. He's about to get out right now and currently shopping to go back to the NFL. I want to know, I should have brought this up during question time, but I want to know how...
You say, what was he doing? He was just driving?
He was drunk driving. 120 miles an hour or 140. It was over 100, like over 100 miles an hour. Crashed into a lady unalive, her and her dog. And got charged with manslaughter, whatever, which don't carry a lot of time. He's done his time. I think it was like 5 years or something like that. Done his time. He was a millionaire.
Probably did 4 years and 9 months.
And now he's about to come home and is shopping to go to the NFL. And he had a story to say that he don't know how to feel because every time that he plays now and he hears his name, he know that they hears his name and what they feel about what he's done. But what he feel about what he's done is he feels as if he has overcame the situation. He's a better person now, and now is willing to give back whatever to them at any given time. You know what I'm saying? Because he understands that knowing that they might be seeing him on national television might make them feel some kind of way.
He definitely probably not about to go back to being a drunk.
And this was fresh out of college. He was young.
So sad. Poor thing.
Now that he's coming back and shopping in the NFL, a lot of people got a lot of different feelings about it.
Yeah, of course.
And I just want to know, of course, I love the comments. I just want you guys to chime in if you
What's his name?
Henry Ruggs III. If you guys haven't looked at it, check the situation out. Chime in, let me know how you feel. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's fair for him to have another chance?
Absolutely.
In the NFL after?
Absolutely.
You know,
yes.
So.
Let me listen. I say this all the time in general conversation within a lot of my videos. Moses was a murderer, and look at what the good Lord did for the kingdom through him. So this is not to tell you to just go out here and pow,
right.
pew, pew, unalive somebody. But what I'm saying is there's no mistake that you can make that will make you unusable to God.
Right.
That, you know, this a denial, it's a denial of your destiny, not necessarily a denial unless you agree with the covenant that the enemy brings to you. So, unfortunately, and I know I'm not reducing somebody's life to eating the apple, but when that fruit was ingested, there was no other lives but her and her husband. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, so she had to understand that that was just the overall thing. If I say this, that's what you do. You don't let nothing come in between you and what I said. That goes for both of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You the head though.
Right.
So when you come, you supposed to see and check and put her in place because you is in control. You know, like not necessarily in control, but you is responsible.
Yeah.
You is responsible. I literally put you to sleep and pulled her out of you. That is flesh of your flesh, blood of your blood. That's your rib.
Absolutely.
You supposed to, but we all fall short of the glory of God. We all fall short of the glory that God created us to live in.
Somewhere.
And that come from them too.
Yeah.
So what we do is we thank God when we get it right, and we thank God when we don't. Because if you still here and able to thank God, then that's what you better do.
Very true.
So I don't know where I just went from with that. Oh, we was talking about
Henry Ruggs. So it made very much sense, So
yeah, he is usable and he deserves a second chance, and he will be a testimony to literal rehabilitation, literal forgiveness, literal. Look, Robert Downey Jr. It's been a lot of these that get a second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance.
And he did his time. He
And
didn't get off.
and God willing, he will use some of his earnings to spread the word and to help, if God forbid, the people who lost their lives due to what he did, he can help them financially or whatever.
He said that. Yep. So.
Or he can help the kids, because he can't help them. Okay, so I'm gonna pee.
That's just that's just a good one. And we gonna jump right into while she takes.
I got some good questions coming up, and it's my turn.
While she takes a little bathroom break, she said she got some would you rather, but I don't know. I guess I'm going so which means I'm gonna get the little crinks out with the little greasy stuff. We gonna do that, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that fast. I got one for you ladies. This is one specifically I got for you ladies because it ain't for the guys, and we gonna repeat it back to her when she comes back down. It ain't for the guys though, because the guys don't do this, but allegedly Lululemon is suing Costco for knockoffs. So if you getting your Lululemons, you might be getting some fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility, cause I know y'all ladies, y'all love y'all love y'all Lulus. I know y'all ladies love y'all Lulus. It's the time. Lulus got shorts, Lulus got leggings, they got all that for y'all. I know y'all love y'all Lulus. That's all I'm saying. So, for right now, you probably shouldn't be getting them from Costco. That's all I'm saying, because until they clear up their name, y'all might not be getting no real Lulus. It's a possibility. I'm just the messenger. You know what I'm saying?
What's this?
This is allegedly. Well, Lululemon is suing Costco's over alleged knockoffs. So if you getting your Lululemons from Costco's, you might be. Possibility. You could be getting some knock-knocks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let that clear up before we know for sure.
What up, though?
There's a possibility you could be getting some knock-knocks, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, the teenagers loving the Lululemon. So if you buy your teenager Lululemon this holiday season, which is coming up faster than we can probably blink twice,
don't let Costco
make sure, yeah.
No, if you get them
so
from
is
Costco,
there a way?
Just don't get them from Costco's right now. I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess that makes sense anyway.
Yeah, go to Lulu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To kick back on some local stuff real quick. And
come back to
why this is important, because if y'all check out a few episodes back, y'all have to go back some episodes to catch this one. We talked about the Detroit Castle. The castle in Detroit that's on the east side. Charles E. Brooks he turned a little
one house into 3 or 4
a place into a communal palace, right?
An estate. It's an estate.
He got to build like
he got 3-4 houses on one little.
He got to build like a castle directly. He got streets he named in there. It's beautiful. Go and check out, you know what I'm saying? Our podcast is from before. We'll tell you. Just go. It's back a few episodes. Just watch them all. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he had a blight case where, you know what I'm saying, they were trying to tell him that he had to clean up property. He brought the neighborhood out. Everybody helped him clean up because they told him, hey, you need this clean, this, that, and the third, or we're going to take it from you. This, that, and the third. Gave him a whole, little rundown of why he, had multiple videos. It was crazy how he went. the community, people from the west side wanted to help him. You know what I'm saying? The community, people just wanted to help because seeing what he went through, right?
Yeah,
so,
I remember.
Once he had the case and people helped him clean up and he beat the case, now he's claiming that he's getting dumped in his yard and allegedly he's saying it's from the city of Detroit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Once he won the
That's
case,
haters.
now he's saying they're dumping in his yard, which is
he
creating
need to get it on. He need to get it on camera.
Absolutely.
It's 2025. You should have everything. You shouldn't make no accusations.
Absolutely.
Without, especially not, him.
After that situation,
he should have had all kind of surveillance.
Yeah. Well,
So he should have it on camera and be able to unequivocally dispute it. I mean,
like they gotta, if that's what's happening, that's just wrong on so many levels, like on too many levels, like that's just you obviously don't want them to have it at this point, you know. So.
And they probably shouldn't.
I mean, but who are you to you know what I'm saying, to say what somebody should and should not have if that's what the qualifications that if they met the criteria to get this, if that was only to pay for this, if that was to be this, or if that was only to stand over here, that was the criteria.
Or three.
You know, or
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, but if that is, that's a bunch of crap. A bunch of bull. I would if the city is dumping on his property after he won that case.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't say that it was had to be a conspiracy from the city itself, but a worker, a hater. You know, a hater that just so happens to work there. Yeah, I believe it.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
I wish I had some trash can sounds, because I beep, beep, beep. I dump that shit in the trash because I don't like that. That's trash to me.
My mom ain't raised no litterer either.
But, it's all right. God gonna handle that. So because he's a pastor, he's a Christian
Our
man.
God is an awesome God. He reigns.
Charles E. Brooks, he's a good man. So
yep, he was very nice.
I feel like that's gonna get handled. I think we kind of spoke about the park situation with the 4-year-old and the 18-year-old at Denby. Yeah, I think kind of spoke about that. I had a question about one thing that kind of just been kind of just floating around. I guess it's a situation that happened in Alabama with a kid named Jabari.
Shout out to my nephew Jabari.
They're asking for video from the police. This family is asking for video from the police because obviously.
And the police said they gave it to the people, right?
Right. So there's a situation going on between the police and
Have they found the baby?
I don't know. I don't know. And this is why, I wanted to bring this here. I wanted to bring this to where we can get more info, more acknowledgement.
We got to, because we gotta know what to pray for.
If you guys know anything, anything about the situation,
pray for this baby. Stop playing with her.
I don't know. I think it's a boy. I don't know. Jabari. It could be a girl. Okay, but yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, okay.
But
getting off of here. My head sweating.
That was
I can do
definitely
this part.
one of the main things I want to touch. Then since we were right, we were local. That was in Alabama. I had to quick off to that, but let's come back local, right? I want I don't know how to really approach the situation. I want to shout it out, and I want to also give my condolences to a situation on the east side about the guy at the car wash who passed away, who let 50,000 go from the helicopter on Gratiot. Was his last wish.
Of course it would be when we ain't in town. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
That's just divinely some bullshit.
But you know what? I listen. I just because where it got to where it was supposed to get to. The people, you know what I'm saying.
This what I'm saying. If listen, if it was a cosmetologist out there, I was supposed to be there. If there was a podcaster out there, I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to shit on nobody else, but run me my time.
I understand, and your time is coming. Don't ever think that you ain't got it coming. Don't ever think that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is divine. Your time is your time. It's gonna come when it's supposed to, rather than what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it got a mark on it. It's special. It's gonna be, it's gonna be created for you. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm too tired.
Yep. Always remember that what you got coming is for you. It ain't. You ain't gonna share what everybody else get. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that, and that's for y'all too. You know. But condolences to his family again, and that man, and his last wish was to help people. You know what I'm saying? And just give money to the less fortunate. That let the money go from the helicopter
his funeral.
On the car wash, yeah.
Yes.
Big ups to that guy. Condolences to his family. Rest in peace to him. Peacefully, he gonna sleep because his last wish was granted. He gonna sleep peacefully. I just I just love that right there. Like, it wasn't. I didn't even know what to say when I actually seen it. Like, I mean, of course, the running joke was, man, I ain't even there. You know, that's the running joke. But to actually see that and that happen for me, it was like, man, that's amazing. Like, you know, and that when we say more people like people, we need more people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just more like, for real, like, because it's not about self when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, self is done. You see,
yeah, you reach the point that you understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't mastered life, but you at least got this understood. You know, and that's not even about afterwards. It's even still being here. It's certain stuff.
Once it ain't no afterwards.
It's still certain stuff you hear. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why are we chasing it opposed to giving it to the younger, the youth, the coming up? You know what I'm saying? To help the situation. Because if you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You know, so big ups to that whole situation, him, his family, that whole, just everybody that, you know what I'm saying, made that happen for them. So, and we once we learn to be more so, I'm gonna tell you how much better we gonna be. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna learn to be more so. It's on our way though, because you know you gotta hurt before you heal. You know what I'm saying? And right now we hurting. And we on the way to a healing though. It's a healing in the making. Just stay strong, y'all. Just stay strong, man.
First of all, that's a must, okay? Because what you gotta understand is you already healed. You just ain't walking into it. You slow.
You gotta accept it. You gotta
We
accept
slow.
it,
I'm
yeah.
slow. You slow. We slow.
You gotta accept it.
But your healing is already here. So.
We in the process though. We gotta hurt first, you know. Last thing.
Well, sometimes you have to just. Yeah, because like right now it hurt, you know, because I'm on maybe like 2, no, that was maybe like 2.5 hours of sleep. Between like 2 a.m. and 5 a.m.
Well, that's some time, yeah.
So, I probably done took a nap on y'all a couple times, but
yeah, we about to wake her up real quick. I'm gonna close out on y'all with a fun fact. This some fun shit.
Ain't no closing out because I got some questions.
Yeah, that's why it's your turn. That's why we about to wake you up. That's why I about to wake you up.
I'm sorry, I woke.
Cause I'm gonna close out with some little funny shit for y'all. Some funny shit, but some real shit to think about. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, scientifically, man. Tell me you remember them little fireflies used to light up
They're out there right now.
Yeah, they out there. Now, scientifically, the population of the fireflies is dying because they can't deal with the pollution and the pesticide use and the climate change and shit like that. So we slowly losing like certain shit that we lived with
as kids,
and this is why I tell you something to think about. Because if it's changing like that, that means we about to have to live with other shit that we didn't live with as kids. See, we got coyotes coming up. You know what I'm saying?
What? Acting like regular dogs?
Coyotes look like regular dogs. The motherfuckers will attack you at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit. Like, they'll attack your motherfucking animals. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's certain shit we gotta start
that's always
paying
been the
attention
thing, though,
to. That since the climate and certain shit is changing.
It's moving other animals into our areas.
Losing certain insects and certain animals, but we gaining other ones. You starting to see deers and shit in the hood, which been there for a minute.
Literally
coyotes.
In the projects in Highland Park, I've seen some deer.
Coyotes.
So,
Next, you about to start. You know what I'm saying? Don't be. If you start seeing them little lizards, I'm gonna be happy as hell. I'm gonna tell you this.
That means somebody lizard had babies because
I only see them
don't be here like
out
that.
of time. But if I start seeing little lizards,
or just a random chicken walking down the street,
I'm feeding them to my cat. I start seeing little lizards. Biscuit gonna love them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, pay attention to the climate change. You know what I'm saying? The different insects, different animals. You know what I'm saying? Be aware. We living in that. You know what I'm saying? That's the time for us. But, you know, that was just my little research of what I did. And I'm going to turn this over to your favorite colorful auntie. You know what I'm saying? Slightly
First
thick.
of all, slightly thick.
Okay.
Extremely colorful.
Okay.
Favorite auntie, sister, mama, daughter, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be, just keep it in your head, okay? Because y'all, we gonna listen. I want y'all to understand. We keep going back to the trip because we just got back literally in Michigan this morning or this afternoon.
Today, got back and immediately thought about y'all. Like, we gotta shoot tonight. Like,
could not wait, right? So, but what I also have to remember is, you know, we back now. It's time to, but I want to keep kind of on the same level of things, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we are bringing you more videos, okay? More branded content, okay? So as we bring you more branded, focused content, we want to offer you more things that you can do to support. So sometimes you might not want to just throw us a cash app to help us fund the next trip. But you might not mind buying this hoodie that's got a saying on it that you know nobody in your city ain't rocking, and it speaks to exactly what you want to say. Now we ain't gonna be for everybody,
That's true.
but for those of you that we are for, that's shooting with us in the gym, that's gonna watch these t-shirts and everything else evolve, make sure you understand that you need to be on deck, right? Because the t-shirt,
Cups. We can get merch. Like merch. It's definitely what's gonna happen is we're gonna have examples of merch coming soon, at least demos of certain merch
that you can order.
that you can get.
Like, stop playing with us.
We're gonna have them with sayings on them. One of my girl Jen checking in. Your favorite. One of her sayings is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna jazz it up though a little bit. There's gonna be some merch out. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming soon. Just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all subscribe. Like
and make sure you guys know that we appreciate you for staying tuned. Okay.
Absolutely.
Period. Okay, so the would you rather questions on my end, I guess I just gotta read them. ChatGPT, okay, shout out, because that's who I use to get some of my would you rather questions. Because you wanna know why? I ain't got time to play with y'all. Alright, so okay. Which would you prefer? A person who makes you feel safe versus a person who makes you feel, like wanted, desired, sexy, whatever.
I'm gonna say I wanna feel one. I'm gonna feel safe. I'm gonna make you feel safe. You ain't gotta worry about the safe part. I am safe. I'm safety. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, so it's not that I want you to get up and be like, oh, let me go and race and hunt him down. No, I am the safety. Once they get greasy, you better know. Just get back. Give me some room. Sit back. Don't. You know what I'm saying? I am safety, but I want to feel wanted more than that's me. So that's my answer. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, so I had wrote these a lot of questions down. I don't know if you want to like tag team and pick one and ask or if you want me to just ask you all of them.
You can just go with me because I done did you a couple.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, so let's just go. I'm
okay, great. Okay, great. So first of all, shout out to Nelly and Ashanti. Okay. I don't know if you guys are watching their Peacock series. But we all have been watching their love affair, especially those of us that are of a certain age. Yeah. So yeah, like you said, love them or whatever. So this question is kind of inspired by their love affair. What are your feelings on spinning the block? Okay, and what are your feelings on spinning the block? There it is.
My feelings on spinning the block. This is my thing. It gotta be something that I even feel like I was even connected with the first round of a bout. It gotta be something that I feel like I'm missing out on now that you know what I'm saying? Now that I've got to where I'm at, like that, like how he said it, kinda in a way, I understood what he was saying, but I feel like he didn't really say it the right way. Well, maybe no. Okay, I'll take that back. He said it what was comfortable for him, right? For me, it was similar because I understood what he was saying, the way that he said it.
Meaning who? I'm sorry, I was looking for the
Meaning
question.
Nelly, when you know what I'm saying, when he said what made him spin the block, I understood what he said. Like
he was tripping. That was everything he wanted right there.
But how he was saying it was like I had already drove the car. Now, what people may misunderstand that is if we already bleep bleep bleep, but I didn't take it as that. I take it as
that was just a test drive. Okay.
No, say.
That was just a test drive. Let's talk about it. It's time to talk it out.
Yeah,
okay?
That's what it's time for.
So if we're gonna use metaphors, because that's what our Heavenly Father loves to do. He loves to use metaphors. Okay, we talking about a Lamborghini or whatever it is your dream car is.
Right.
Right. You think it's your dream car. You've been looking at it for a year or two or a month or two or whatever. You like, yeah, I think this is it right here.
You knew from the time you liked the cars that this the type of car you like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me, you know what I'm
saying. So now, once this type of car comes around,
available for you to test drive,
it's available.
That's only a little bit though. A test drive is not a real ownership.
It ain't real. It's a tease for real.
But you can't.
You won't know if you really even wanted to buy that motherfucker, but it felt good in the motherfucker to be in it.
But see, that's the thing though, and I think that's where things do this. Right, and that's where it starts to be individualized. And that's where the divine timing, and that's where where it's like where God came in with them, and where God will come in with other people.
Yeah, he was already there from the beginning.
Exactly.
He just had the thing was it was to show because they probably would have bullshitted each other if they would have just got together and been together the whole time. They probably
did bullshit each other for 10 years.
Right, but if they would have just got together the first time and just stayed together, they probably would have.
They stayed together for 10 years.
What I'm telling you, without the breakup and the learning.
So if they would have stayed together for 25 years, you're saying?
That's where I feel like it would have been like.
They would have never been able to rekindle.
You would have, because you wouldn't have learned. I feel like when they said what they learned from each other, that shit was like deep. That shit was like valuable. You know what I'm saying? It was valuable lessons what they learned when they was away. Like, oh, well, now I'm with this one. Nah, you know what I'm saying? This one, like, I got this and I got that was just what you would have never. I ain't gonna say never. The odds of you getting that without the separation is very thin, I feel like.
The odds of you getting
that lesson without the separation, because when you just together, you just feel like, all right, mother, gonna set. You know what I'm saying? You just here. You ain't going nowhere. Where you going? But when you get that's when you learn. Like, damn, I fucked up because I did this. I did that. If I ever, I know shit, man. I know now, man. If I ever, I know where I fucked up at. Because you had the separate. It was the lesson point. That's the point where you learn that. Because if you always got it your way, or if it's always just working, regardless to if it's your way or not, it just find a way to just work. You just like, shit, I don't give a fuck. She gonna be happy tomorrow. Shit, it find a way to work. You don't learn from that, cause it's no punishment. It's nothing that you go through to feel like, damn, what did I do wrong? So you don't learn. So the time that you feel like, damn, all right, you know what? All right, I know where I fucked up at. I did this bad. I get that. I know what I want. I'm a hunt for that back specifically. I get that back. I know what to do.
Yeah. And I mean, genuinely in your heart, as a man, a male, whatever, I'm sure you probably feel sorry for the one who you fucked up with, who you took through the bullshit trying to figure it out.
You gonna feel like? I mean, I don't think you gonna feel like that. I don't think you gonna feel like that. I don't think you gonna feel like that.
Cause you feel like it is what it is. You was young.
You gonna feel like everything. It depends on. I guess it depends on the person. I don't know. I can't say everybody gonna feel the same. So I guess it kind of depends on the person. But for me, I'm gonna say you more so gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, within that time being. You got to think about how that person felt. That motherfucker, that person probably ain't even, you know what I'm saying, was probably only right with you for that moment. They was probably happy that you stopped fucking with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about how it goes. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you can't just call it like that. But
I mean, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, as far
like
as
you say, you really can't call it like that because you don't really know what people be on. But at the same time, the Lord give you vision and intuition to see so that you can move accordingly for yourself.
Right.
And sometimes we ignore the red flags and turn them motherfuckers turquoise.
Absolutely.
Pink, rainbow.
A lot of times.
Okay, so, yeah.
So a lot of times.
So, you know, what we have to do is just renounce, you know, repeat, and replace. So, I know you said we can't shout him out yet. Okay, so I'm gonna just get these questions from ChatGPT. The one dude who is 13, 16 on life support or something like that. So I have these questions.
I'm lost, but we gotta wait. I guess I'm lost. That's something new to me. I'm lost, y'all. So.
Okay, so.
I gotta bear with me, and y'all better know. Real quick. Let me show y'all. I was rocking. Listen, I'm rocking y'all on the trip. I'm rocking y'all on the trip. I'm rocking y'all. You better stop playing. I'm rocking y'all on the trip. Stop playing with me. I'm representing y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better know.
I know what y'all thought. So no, listen, seriously. The whole reason why we do this is to just bring awareness to the kingdom of God and to show that people can get along. Female, male, 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 female, female, female. And it ain't gotta be no funny stuff. It ain't gotta be no jealous stuff. It ain't gotta be nothing but camaraderie and love, laughter, okay? And so, let me see. My next question that I got here, because I think I'm going to do probably like my top 3 to 5, depending on how I feel as we go along. Yeah, don't smell my feet.
Nah, we gonna see about that. Wait, that's
Okay. So, okay, this is a good one to kind of like transition from the boat. How did you feel about that? Like all of the Spanish music and like influence on the boat.
I've been trying to. It's funny. I've been trying to learn Spanish a lot lately. I try to do it at work. We got Spanish people at my job where I work at. I try to learn a little, like, simple stuff. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of things in Spanish, but I'm not gonna say because
you fluent. You able to just talk to their ass?
No, I'm not. I'm not that fluent. I could be wrong on a lot of things I say. That's why I'm not gonna say. But
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing right
now. But I'm very I try to learn a lot of, like, I know sign language, like my alphabets from A to Z. I know how to do like some words in sign language. I like to do the bird. Do the bird. Now y'all on some bullshit now. No, I like to do or learn different languages and things of such or nature. So I just I haven't got that down. yet that Spanish.
I gotta take this off. My head sweating. I can
Spanish.
take this out here. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. So it's your girl JennCheckinIn. I had to remove the mic. What y'all want me to sing? It's time. I got the mic now. It's time to sing.
We're supposed to be doing the questions.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know I can't see.
Right. Well,
Okay, this is a good one. Number 5. But I done skipped, so it's pretty number 2. Have you ever held back your true feelings to protect the vibe, your heart, or something? And if so, what was you hiding?
Have I ever held back? Probably yes. I'm gonna say yes. And if so, what was what you asked me, right? If you ever held back your feelings, yes, I was hiding my feelings to protect. What did you say? The vibe, the what? The vibe, the
Your heart or something else.
right, boom, right.
So what was the
or
something else?
right, boom. So
Cause you say all of them.
just like moments, like of course, like because my personal feelings don't have to do with moments. This is something that I try to understand.
And this is the why.
This is something that I try to understand personally. My personal feelings do not have to do with moments of gathered or just in between two people. Like how I feel doesn't mean that hey you should feel like that or hey you should do this because I feel like that or so my thing is I
No, I don't.
yeah,
No, for real.
because right what you say what about wait because nah I got a little lost because I know that's what I was saying but I can't remember the question. I know.
No, because I totally understand and I'm about to bring you back. So, well, let's just switch it up. When was the last time you held back your true feelings to protect the vibe, heart, or something else? And
Oh, excuse me. No.
what was it?
Have you ever? No, we're not going. We're not going. We're not going because that's not that. It's not something that's just like. That's not something that's just like boom, like right. No.
That's what ChatGPT gave me.
No, that's not because of that what you said. No, that was. Now you just.
I
made
said,
it.
have you ever held back?
Right,
And I just said, when was the last time?
Right. You just trying to make it to whatever you want. No, we are. So that question, you trying to make the same question 9 questions. No, we answered that. Okay.
Oh, but you the one who didn't remember.
Nah, I know. I remember now. I just said you had to tell me. I didn't remember before you told me. But once you told me, I remember. That's what I remember when I hear it. That's how it is.
Right. You did say that, I think, at some point. Gosh darn it. There you go.
Yeah, we ain't. Yeah. Cause I'm not about. I don't remember when the last time. It's all the time. I'm not a person that I used to. This is a thing. Quick story, right?
What?
Because not to just dodge a question. Quick story. I used to was a person that get very personal about what people say until people tried to in so many ways explains to me, like, what? I said that to you, like, in a joking way. Like, I said it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, now, at the very least you get from me is if I don't understand what you said, or I don't understand how you're saying it,
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna just be quiet and I'm gonna say it to myself over and over and over again, because I'm trying to find out, was this, could I have mistaken this? Could you have said this in a nice way? And once I feel like, oh yeah, it was a nice way in that, I ain't got a problem with it no more. I leave it alone like that. But I feel like once I have evaluated what you said so many times in a way that I feel like, I don't care how you say that shit was still kind of just like, damn, like, you shouldn't even, that was bone. Like, that's when I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm all right. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? If I find a way in there, it's cool. I'm all right with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people like, man, dog be, shit, I don't know. He be saying shit like that to you?
Because I don't hear that.
Yeah, he be saying shit like that to you?
It's not what I don't hear.
Yeah, that nigga don't say shit like that to me. I don't know. Talk to the same motherfucker. I don't never hear that shit. That nigga don't say shit like that to me. I don't know. I don't hear that. You know, I ain't never heard him. Shit, I don't know. Shit, maybe me and you different. He don't say shit like that to me, cause you know what I'm saying? But shit, he talks to niggas saying, but I'm gonna find a better way for you to say it to me, and then till I can't find that, when I can't find a better way what you said, then we got a problem. We got cause I couldn't find no way like that. But then you said this like,
my fault that you couldn't find a better way.
Because
so it was literally that was probably the only way.
Then that mean it wasn't.
Even
it wasn't
you couldn't find
that mean
a
that
better
wasn't no
way.
intention for you to say it. You wasn't.
Some things have
you
to
wasn't
be
intended
said,
to
though.
say shit to me in a. You know what I'm saying?
No. Just because there's not a good, soft, easy way to say stuff, sometimes stuff need to be said, and sometimes that's the only way to get it out. And that's a yes. For me, I don't even know if this is not even a part of the question, but I feel like for me,
right. You know, you're going
sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta say what you gotta say, and it might not be the best way, but this is why you're you, and I trust you. Now, another motherfucker can't say this to me. Another motherfucker can't check me. Who gonna check me, boo? You. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple other people. The people that I trust.
Why I think different about that? Why is because I feel like when it comes to me trying to say something, I'm either going to not say nothing. Like, you know, no, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong, right? I'm either going to not say nothing and think about it, or when I come off with what I'm going to say, I feel like it's certain ways to make a person feel. It can be something right in the corner that you want somebody to grab, right? And out of all intentions, no bad, you could just be like, damn, hey, go over there and grab that. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker, damn, nigga, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it could be the complex, the voice tone, the way, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, go, you know what I'm saying? It's like, almost like, damn, bro, you ain't got to even, we could be mans in them. It ain't even got to be that I took it like, damn, bro, what you mean I want to fight? Like, it could be like, damn, bro, damn, like, what, you could have just said, bro, can you? Like, why you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what's up, what you want? Like, it depends on
just, where we at,
it's
what we
more
doing,
levels of ways to say something than one way. And it ain't gotta be that I'm bowing down to you by saying this, like, oh, hey, sir, master, please, can you get this for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be, bro, hey, shit, hey, it's this little one thing over here, bro. I was trying to see, could you grab that shit for me real quick? You know, it's the complex. It's just how you saying shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that. Other people might not be, but that's just what I feel like kind of matches.
And that's funny because I feel like that was one of my questions. Yeah, so one thing you... No, wait. Where is that? Something... No, that ain't either. Gosh darn it. It was something like that. Like something that, other people might think is petty, but you think it's like for real. I don't know. Petty's PT. I love her, but every time we get to her,
something
it
like
just
that.
be so deep, and I be like, dang, like
something like that. I can still hit you with another one or something like that, right? Something that people might think petty, that I think deep, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm just, I'm what I want people to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how long you've been you still learning you every day. You change,
and you still changing, especially
day.
the more mature and meticulous and intentional you get, the more you change. The more you purposefully change and don't just like let it just be like little lackadaisical. Yeah.
Even without you age.
You definitely gonna change every day, but I'm just saying the more specific you are, and the more focused you are on your changes, the better.
Yeah.
So
change every day, people. So
ascend to higher heights.
So know that, and you know, it's just certain stuff, you know, that we want to be away from. So I kinda that's for another episode anyway, because that was about to get away from me. That was like about to go ahead and jump away from me. So that's for another episode. Just make sure y'all tune in.
We love it.
And make sure y'all hold me to that. Because, listen, one thing I am is accountable. Hold me to that. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all why. Listen. I'm going to tell y'all why. I can explain every reason why I feel like what I feel like. Because the thing
nobody can see your words, though. You don't have any more.
The thing is, how I feel is not right or wrong. That's personal. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell y'all how I feel and why I feel like how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And we can get into story time, all that, on any occasion. Make sure y'all follow Life with T Double.
Let's do it right now.
I'm repping.
No, let's do it right now.
I'm repping y'all.
Let's get into at least one. It's still kind of early.
What you want to get into?
Let's do one. Let's do one because we want to plug.
Do anything right now. Do a guest one for me.
Travel base and so no, let's do the funniest or the most viral or what you. When you last traveled for football, right? Because you football and travel, so that was where?
Right. When we just went to, that show's like 3 hours away. Where the fuck was that?
Indiana.
Right. Bingo. Indiana. Couldn't think of it.
So what was a crazy viral part of that? And you should make you a video talking about it, even if you just sit here and talk about it, because you know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like that crazy viral is violent.
So this is the type of shit that happened.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. That's violent, but you gotta get to know. So let's do it. I got y'all. We're gonna do an easier one than that. I don't know if I got off the top. I want to do something more friendlier because we just been damn near fighting every week. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. Wait, I'm trying to pull it together for y'all. Damn, listen. I ain't gonna tell y'all the team right now because I want to get this together, man. Listen. No, it's good to see though. Listen. We gotta get some stuff together, man. I'm not ashamed to rep my team or nothing like that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. We got a bunch of YNs, and I love all these YNs.
Is this the Lions? The Lions with the YNs?
They the Tigers.
And this football game finna happen in summertime, right? I saw this.
You know, we've been playing.
young niggas.
If you're talking about our season, we've been playing. I don't know. But
Well, I got it down.
yeah, okay, because we play games every Saturday. I just was out out of town last week, but I might be having a game coming out Saturday.
Well, he was just out of town 2 weeks in a row. Technically.
Yeah, but last week I didn't play because I was out of town.
I'm done with this. I'm not about to keep
But,
playing with it.
anyway.
No,
okay.
I'm done with this. I'm done with it.
Okay, next. What do
You
you
just
got?
gotta tell me if I sound stupid.
No, you good.
I'm not gonna-
What do you have next?
You know I'm blind.
I mean, I didn't.
It's your turn.
No, you were supposed to be. I said you gonna ask the questions. Boom. You got them.
Okay, y'all.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on. Let
it.
me get
Alright.
ChatGPT be on some bullshit. She don't be getting me. Sometimes she get me.
See how
But
she tried
sometimes
to
she
just
don't.
play me
Like, she be-
crazy. So oh, it's your turn. And y'all heard me say. Now I know y'all my witnesses was crazy, right? Because clearly.
No, did he? Is this trial?
Because clearly, y'all heard me say, you know what I'm saying, earlier. So, y'all see, I just want y'all to see how she just tried to get on. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see that quick get down move she just tried to pull? If y'all seen that quick get down move, I'ma just tell y'all this. I just want y'all to drop the thumbs up emoji in there. Just put an
Boom!
Just put an emoji. Thumbs up if you seen that. If you do that, I got a raffle ticket for you. You drop a thumbs up emoji.
You type boom in the promo code. got
You drop a thumbs up emoji. That means you seen how she tried to play me. If you drop a thumbs up, you get a raffle ticket. 12. To 6.
It's on the popping. It only gets better. We just got back from the Bahamas, okay? And we finna go to work in a couple of hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who does that?
Absolutely. Right off vacation. Because we got to put these events together.
And we gotta
make all of this happen for y'all. So, y'all better know that it's for real over here. You know
Especially
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
Garden of Hope who don't have a fraction of what we got.
It's for real over here. Y'all, listen, stay tuned. It's going to get better and better and better.
And I'm grateful and grateful and grateful.
We got more stuff kicking off, but the one thing's for sure, two things for certain, man. We love y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all the best. Listen, don't nobody got no better followers than we do. We
Subscribers, followers, watchers, lovers, friends, my babies.
Support system, like we
Village.
got the best. Like y'all the best for real, and that's why I'd rather y'all get this. Come get this shit. Don't let nobody else get it. And y'all getting it first hand for the cheap. When we get to the event, tickets not no $1.
Oh, definitely not.
They not. Y'all get first hand. Come on. Listen, man, get this, man. We love y'all for real, man. This
Y'all
real
are
love.
awesome.
This real love. You know what I'm saying?
This is
I'm
like
up.
20
I'm
hours of
up, but
sleep.
I'm young up.
I'm up.
That's young auntie. That's young T.
Oh, yeah, well, listen here. I was born an auntie. So, yes.
We're the young
I will
auntie
twerk and do the boots on the ground with the youngest of them and the oldest of them. Now I'm sitting here.
And get it poppin'.
Get it in there.
And get it
Yeah,
poppin'.
yeah.
Got the fan and all that. See, I ain't playing. Okay. Listen, man, we love y'all for real, man. Listen, so make sure y'all subscribe to them pages. JennCheckinIn TV. She got a lot of stuff working for y'all. Lots of stuff. Make sure y'all check out Travel Bag. Subscribe to that. Of course, TTIO podcast. You already know.
Please
Subscribe to
believe
that.
it.
Life of T Double. You already know I'm
Stop
putting in
playing with
work for y'all
yourself.
too. So listen, we'll holler at y'all. We love y'all. Peace and blessings, man. What's may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent from one another, cause we love y'all. Okay.